Activities 5 and 6 are optional. We skipped those. Activity 7 is basically teaching what the point of open and closed are. I'm going to do it with you. It takes about 3 minutes. The instructions for these are written out. Right now you don't need to look at it, but just so you know they're there. Today, I want to teach you the point of learning what these different kinds of syllables are. So you've been getting good at knowing what open syllables look like and what closed syllables look like. But we haven't talked about what the point of that is. Like, why do you even bother to learn what are open syllables and what are closed syllables? So I'm going to show you some examples of them right here. And now I'm going to read the open ones for you, and I want you to listen to try and figure out what sound the vowel makes. So, in the word A, what sound does the vowel A make? A. We start out with a nice easy one. You can't really get it wrong. A. In B, can you hear what sound the E makes? B, E. Yep. In high, what sound does the I make?
I.
In so, what sound does the O make?
O.
Yeah, so I'm going to say for you what you just said to me. You said A, E, I, O. Do you notice something? Yes, they're the names. Good. The names of the vowels are in all these open syllables. So the point of learning what an open syllable is this. If you look at a syllable and you know that it's open, then you know what sound the vowel makes. It makes its name. So these ones look like they're open, so then they sound like the name of the vowel. Notice that I'm using the terms look like and sound like. First you look at it, and then that tells you what sound it makes. So when you're trying to figure out what kind of syllable something is, you don't have to think about the sounds. The only reason to bother figuring out what kind of syllable something is so that you know what sound to make. When we have that mess of 18 vowel sounds with 5 to 8 vowel letters, this is what we do to work our way through that mess. So with close, this is the sound at. So what sound does the vowel make? In bed, can you hear what sound the E makes? In hip, can you hear what sound the I makes? And in sob, can you hear what sound the O makes? Very good. And so you might have to drag it out and help him really hear it. And that would be a, I, ah. If he has trouble figuring out what that pattern is, pull out those vowel pictures. Look at the apple, the elephant, igloo, octopus, and then he can see, oh, right, those are all the second sounds of the vowels. So if you look at a syllable and you know that it's closed, then you know that the vowel sound is the second one, the other sound, the a, I, The reason I haven't been including a U in the open ones is that we just don't have any one-syllable real words in English that are open with a U. We do use just plain U for texting, so you can do that. But then I usually do include a closed one. I just forgot it first. With up. Okay, so mentally think back to that St. Thomas Aquinas thing right now. What we've just done is decoding. You have looked at written symbols, that's that bottom bubble, decoded them to change them into spoken language. I have no idea if you have thought about the meanings of any of these. We've been speaking these words, but not talking about what they mean at all. So we've gone through the code part, that bottom half of the model, but very importantly, we have totally ignored the upper half. So right here, this is where lots of programs stop. Okay, he's sounded things out, great. Moving on to the next topic. But that's not okay. So basically now, a lot of activities that we're about to start are for the purpose of giving more practice, just practicing sounding out, looking to see if it's open or closed, putting in the right vowel sound, sounding it out, but then also connecting to meaning, doing the upper half of that model, the comprehension part, using his listening comprehension skills, thinking of pulling up a mental representation and basically trying to say the same thing over and over with different terms.